Hello. Today I'm so glad that my parents have come to visit us and they are coming to stay in my guest quarters. So I just thought I would take this time to have my mom video me. Hello, Mother.
Hi,
Thanks for coming to our house. And I'm going to show her our guest room that we have set up and show you all also. You ready?
Wow.
Okay, come on in.
Oh my goodness.
Let's just look at this for a moment before I turn the light on. Isn't this beautiful?
Oh,
It's just a nice little fireplace suite. Well, something like that.
what a class act.
And this is a basement, so I try to have something that will blow cold air or hot air depending on the needs of our guests, because we try to have good hospitality here. So this is our little fireplace, and I try to set it up ahead of time because if it's chilly down here, then it could kind of warm the room up.
Yeah.
So this is our guest room. Welcome. Down here we have a little chest, and it has extra blankets and pillows in it in case someone gets cold or they want to make a little pallet on the floor for children, or take it out to the living room and have an extra blanket or something like that. And then for our guests, we try to fold back, and we try to make up the bed and then kind of fold it back so that it's just easy to get into, and it's nice and welcoming. We have several different types of pillows. So we have firm pillows and soft pillows, and then we have a nice cozy blanket on here so that whatever they need, however they like to sleep, that they can. And then we have a little card here written out to our guests that's on their bed, so that'll just make them smile before they go to sleep. And on this card, Janae has written, "Thank you for staying with us. We love you, Janae," to her grandparents. You like that?
I love it.
Okay, so then over here, I have my bookshelf, and on every floor, I always have one coin collection area, and so I just kind of put this in here. It just kind of, it's not unobtrusive, but anytime I find coins down here in the basement, I just stick them in here, and this is Janae's college fund. And then down here is my whole collection of Bibles, so that's just about every version that you can imagine. And then over here are special books of ours, of authors that we know, like my mom, for instance. So now, in this closet is hidden a little special surprise, because see, you don't want a guest room just to sit, all month that you don't have anybody here. Then the guest room is just useless to you if you don't have guests, right? So in here I've hidden away my little sewing and craft center. And now guests, they will bring some hanging clothes or some items. So if you see these, I just stuck these on here so that they can hang their hanging clothes or whatever if they need to. And also sometimes I'll just put them over the door hangers, but I just put them in here. And then I put this chair right here so guests can just put their suitcases in here, and then they can just close it away. But let me turn the light on in here.
Yeah, that would help.
And I'll show you this nifty little area. So this is my sewing and craft area, and I just have everything set up just because I'm not in here all the time, but if I ever need to just kind of jump in here and just mend something or make something real quick, I can do that. Down here I have a fireproof case, and this has all my Grandma Chambers memories, all her memory albums and things in here, and I keep that down here, and nothing will happen to it if it gets flooded or burnt. And then up here, these are all little special things of mine. This is my Grandma Chambers. This is my Grandma Strepka. This is to remind me of my mom, all the special women in my life. This was set on my grandpa's desk, And then this is from my Uncle Ed. He actually took a picture of the original of that, and so that's a picture of that. This is from my daughter's wedding.
Picture of what, Van Gogh?
Van Gogh,
Ah.
his self-portrait. So, and this is from my daughter's wedding. So this is from Sister Lily, and she's one of my favorite people. So I have all these little special little things that are meaningful to me. Also, I have pictures and that my daughter's made for me that I put down here. And then this is a thing I got at my wedding. So they're just little, things that...
Mementos.
Yes, that's right. Then I have my scrapbook supplies, my craft and sewing supplies, gift bows and ribbons, projects that I'm working on. These are all my pictures and keepsakes from this year. And the last week of the year I pull these out and I update all of our picture and scrapbooks and put everything in there. Craft supplies, notebooks, office electronics, gifts, electrical supplies. This is where we keep all of our extra cords and things like that. So basically I just have everything put away right here. Labels on drawers in craft and sewing space, computer software, photography, electrical cords and supplies, scrapbooking supplies, gifts and gift wrap supplies, sewing supplies, craft supplies, projects, notebooks, keepsakes and photos, office supplies, small office equipment. And this is really my workroom. Because see, I have my desk out there, I have a bed I can lay things out on, and so it's a project room whenever I don't have special guests staying with me. So, what do you think?
I think it's fantastic.
Yeah, look, I just look cozy in here, don't I?
I'm so proud of having such a clever daughter.
And then look, here's iron and supplies, because sometimes guests need
yes.
that. But then I also need that for sewing. And then for sewing, sometimes you need to try things on. And of course, every room has to have a full-length mirror. Aren't you beautiful?
And Lysol.
Now,
we need Lysol.
this is the messiest part of my house.
Okay.
Up here. So sorry about that. But I stick things up here that Gia can do when she gets bored. But if she knows they're here, she'll just get them out and do them all the time. So every time she says, Mom, I'm bored, I don't know what to do, I come down here and I pull out these special little fun things, or a canvas that she can paint, or these little beads that, the fusion beads. So I have all these little projects that I just stick up here. Here's a spirograph. Here's yoga cards to practice yoga. So I got all this crazy stuff up here that I keep put away. Let me show you the other room, okay?
I can hardly wait.
All right, turn that off. Okay, so here's our other room. And Mom, you can take your pick. Whichever room you guys feel most comfortable in, you're welcome to, okay?
Well, what a blessing.
This is wonderful. So this is our other guest room right next to that one. And so I put some nice little things up here. When I count my blessings, I count you twice. A little picture up here, it says faith, family, and friends. So that pretty much covers anybody that would stay in this room. Of course, I always think every room needs to have a full-length mirror in it. So I've got that one in here, there. Every room has to have a little black in it, and every room needs to have a little greenery in it. So those are those things. Then I've got a table that has, some, I always leave little supplies like hand sanitizer, air freshener, tissues, things like that they're going to need. And I just put them there next to the bed, and a clock in each room. And so again, we fold the beds back, and we just make it just nice and easy to get into. And now this room has a double use also, just like the last room. This room is also our storage area. So down here, there's extra quilts, extra pillows, extra supplies. And then when my girls get rid of their clothes, I don't throw them away. I just bring them down here and I hang them up, because you never know when somebody's going to need clothes or need skirts or need church clothes or whatever. So I put them up here. The other thing is that my girls stop liking something, and then they're pretty fickle, because then they want it again. So then they'll come back down and get it. So I just keep it in here. I also keep my summer clothes when it's winter, or vice versa. Here's extra shoes and things that the girls think they don't want anymore, but I know they're going to want eventually, so I just keep them. And then over on this side, I keep extra PJs down here, because sometimes we come lounging down here and we don't want to run back upstairs. And so I just keep extra PJs for us to just throw on if we're down here hanging out, and extra sheets and all that. And then I have all my pretty purses that I don't wear on a daily basis, but I just want to, you know, have here for like when I go to special meetings or whatever.
Oh, there's some Christmas gifts there, Robbie.
This is for the this is for the girls because they play dress up down here, and so I put all their little extra dress up things in there. And then my larger purses I put down here, and I keep them for special things that I need. This, Janae just cleaned her closet out, and she gave me these trash bags of things that she didn't want, so I haven't gone through them yet. But see, it's a cozy little place nobody ever sees. I can just push it back there. And then I have all these extra hangers I bring down here, and I can just hang them up and keep her things nice. And then keep extra suitcases and things. So here is a double use room also. Now, if you back up a little, let us dance. I'll show you. This is also a little closet. That's a furnace closet. And so I have some extra, you know, storage in here. And then I also put this because guests, sometimes they need to use that. And so, so I just have this little furnace closet in here. And so this is just a nice multi-use room. And I think every room also needs to have, you know, a nice rug, a nice chair. Because, you know, when your guests come in, they need kind of a place to sit down, right?
Exactly.
So, Mom, thank you for teaching me how to have good hospitality. This has been something that's been handed down through generations, something that's important to our family.
You have far surpassed all my expectations, Robbie.
What'd you say? I didn't hear that.
You have far surpassed all my expectations, Robbie.
I'm sorry. It's what? Did you say I'm your favorite?
Yeah, that's exactly what I said.
All right. Well, it's nice to have you, and thank you all for watching. I love you dearly.
I love you, Robbie.